Major changes can be on the horizon as Coach Quin Snyder has revealed his master plan as to how he plans on fixing the Atlanta Hawks going forward into the 2024-2025 season. Only 10 days until the start of the new season, and I cannot wait, and I know that you guys cannot either. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Atlanta Hawks Digest. I am your host, Walter Pollard, and I am here to give you all the information that you all need to know for this upcoming season. Again, if you all have watched the first 2 episodes on this dear page of mine, man, I definitely would love for you guys to hit the subscribe button. We definitely want to grow these subscribers. We definitely want to grow this page as best as we possibly know how. Now, without further ado, we got to talk about Coach Quin Snyder, how he plans on implementing some new changes with the Atlanta Hawks, how he plans on making some things different and hopefully fixing the Atlanta Hawks, getting them on the other side of a 36-win season. Because I'm telling you right now, as a fan and on the ground floor, I'm just tired of it. Just to be completely honest, Trae Young is extremely talented, almost too talented to be in the position that he is in. So I am definitely excited to hear what Coach Quin Snyder has to say and what he plans on doing. And also, too, we got to talk about the new changes that are going to be happening at State Farm Arena. We got it, not State Farm, but yeah, State Farm, not Phillips Arena. You see, I'm dating myself, but yeah, we got to talk about the new changes going on at State Farm Arena and how that is going to implement you as a fan, how the changes are going to definitely make you all as fans, feel. And just to be completely honest, I don't see it to be anything negative. It's going to be pretty great. And I think you guys are going to like it as well. And then too, we got to talk about just how the team is gelling, how it's coming together. Again, I've talked about it earlier, how coming out of the training camp, a lot of the kudos that the players have been giving to each other, a lot of the different things that they've gone through on this trip down to Athens, Georgia, and then bringing it back home and giving us that great show against the Pacers in the preseason. Yes, it's really early, but it is really exciting. And again, as a home teamer, as somebody who is from Atlanta, who's been here and has seen all the teams come and go, this team, for some weird reason, it's just something about them. And I'm excited. I'm really excited about it. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, we all know about the sixth man in the Atlanta Hawks home game, section 122. So now they have turned into, or they've gone through a rebranding, and now it is called the sixth man. No, it's not called the sixth man crew. That's how it formerly was called. But now it is called the 404 FanDuel 404 crew. Let me get it right. It's the FanDuel 404 crew. And there are going to be some auditions, of course. I don't know with auditions. I'm definitely going to look up to make sure that I get you all the information. But there is going to be an audition for the FanDuel 404 crew. The things that you can expect if you do get, into the FanDuel 404 crew. Of course, it's free tickets to almost every home game. You definitely got, the section that you want to be in, section 122. You're going to bring all of the noise. You're going to bring all the ruckus. You must be 21 or older to participate. I'm excited to hear from you guys and see where you guys are going to be. And definitely tell me in the comments if you plan on auditioning for that, because, free tickets. Who can beat that? Free tickets to almost every home game. That's super dope. And I really feel like, again, if we could get that crew to be infectious and get the rest of State Farm Arena up and running like that, I would be excited. And I know you too. Now, let me go ahead and just jump right into it. The Atlanta Hawks, they've of course come back from their training camp down in Athens, and of course they've started the preseason, and it seemed to be pretty good so far. I'm excited, and I'm really happy to see what's going to happen on the horizon. But again, you can see here that just some of the players. I'm sorry, really good. Yeah, some of the players are really starting to gel. There's Larry Nance just knocking down a three, and this is actually a game of around the world. This is actually, to be honest, how some of these teams actually practice or get their shots up. And Larry Nance is just, having fun and pointing out all his players and showing them, hey, I got it. And I know that you guys see it as well. And then not only that, you see in Yeko Okongwu and how he and Larry Nance is just showing out again. He beat his teammates in a game of around the world, and I guess he didn't make that shot, obviously. But you can see how the team has kind of come together, how they're starting to gel, and just exciting to see these guys formulate what I see to be the team going forward. Now, before all of that even, comes into play, I do want to point out that there has been a lot of rumors, trade rumors, that has just been circulating. In my last video, I did, tell you guys of some trades and some possible trades and how they could possibly implement the Hawks. But I mean, it's starting to ramp up. Now we're talking that Trae Young could possibly still be on the move, and that other players other than Trae Young, they might be on the move. So of course, that's scary news, just to be completely honest. And I want to show you, of course, his words from Coach Quin Snyder and what he feels as far as, how he plans on fixing the Atlanta Hawks. And, of course, he was found in a statement really quickly, and I'll pull that up really quickly. The same mindset that I just described offensively, that's what we have to do defensively, okay? And this is Coach Quin Snyder in his statement. He also said here, he said, we're not going to be a dominant defensive team. We need to be a better defensive team. But what we need to be is a really good team collectively. That's where our focus has to go. And Trae, as one of the 5 guys on the court, has to carry his weight with that too. Now, we all understand how Coach Quin Snyder plans on implementing his form of, fixing the Atlanta Hawks. He plans on holding everybody accountable, including Trae Young. He doesn't get away from having to make the extra passes, make the extra stretches on defense, and hopefully he can start to show a little bit of a turnaround on the defensive end. Of course, this season, defense is, in my opinion, the operative goal. We want to have a better defensive showing this season. Again, last season, it wasn't an issue to score points. That's what the Atlanta Hawks do, and they do it very well. But what they need to do going forward is to really affect the ball on the defensive end. Show that you guys can make stops at critical times down the stretch, and hopefully in the game in a way that most of us fans are really excited, and the Hawks can get another win. But with all that being said, none of that makes any difference if the Hawks can't get on the floor and get it done. And that's what we are hoping Quin Snyder can effectively get done this upcoming season, and I am excited to see it. So with all that being said, hey, I got to get out of here, but I am excited, and we'll just see as the season continues. Peace.